Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Glass House Podcast. I'm your host, Connoisseur Ghost, and we're about to get into conversation about all the different things that you never thought about. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I wanted to pose a question today as to this: how sensitive has the world become recently, and how far are people willing to take things? I go into this conversation because cancel culture, canceling things, canceling people, canceling music. It's like the most popular thing right now, and smokers cough. It's the most popular thing right now, and I don't know why. When did the world become so sensitive to every single aspect of life? Like everything is oh, this offends me, that offends me, this offends me, that offends me, and so on and so forth. Why has everybody all of a sudden become so offended by the world, really? Like, we grew up with Pepe Le Pew. Yes, I'm starting the conversation there. It's a sensitive topic, especially because, you know what I'm saying, rape culture is being promoted within the cartoons, and it's a children's cartoon. And yes, they have the Space Jam coming up, and people don't want to promote rape culture. Okay, cool, fine. Let's not promote rape culture, and I completely agree. But why is it that us as a society is we're gonna sit there and be like, oh, this skunk, this animated skunk, professing his love at first, professing love at first sight. Let's just say, like, yes, he's overboard with it, grabbing, touching, all that extra stuff. Yeah, it's too much. It is too much. But this is the general thought or the expression of where it is that they were going with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Frenchmen in Love and how affectionate and how they express their feelings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I was always told, like, you know what I'm saying, like France is the city of love and passion and so on and so forth. So Pepe Le Pew was kind of like, okay, that's what that symbolizes. Not really rape culture, but since we're gonna go there and we're gonna be all sensitive right now, how is it that us as a society can sit down and watch 2 or 3 seasons of a guy stalking a girl, and turning around, killing off her best friends, and then when she realizes what's going on, he turns around and kidnaps and kills her? That's fine. We're not gonna cancel that. That's okay. How how is it that we just kind of la da 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 da? Oh yeah, we're gonna watch all of this as a society together. What's the show called? You. We're gonna watch all of this show as a society together. We're gonna have blog sites about it. We're gonna make memes about it. All the jokes in the world, and never once think to cancel it for any reason. The dude was a stalker. He stalked the girl. He then killed her friends. He's a murderer. We're just gonna, hey, it's all fine. It's all in the name of love, right? So Wagwan with Peppy. It's all in the name of love. I'm not saying that we should be promoting anything offensive, and no, I'm not trying to get canceled. I'm just getting out here now. But I'm just saying, when did we as a society become so sensitive to these things? You know what I mean? Like, these guys are taking it so far as to try to even cancel Speedy Gonzalez. That is an awesome mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Back in my day, I used to sit there and be like, okay, why doesn't Speedy teach Tom some shit? Or not Tom, Jerry. You know what I mean? Get Tom and Jerry on some Flyboy shit. You know what I mean? But nah. That's a whole nother cartoon base. But anyways, you know what I mean? We got our mouses and stuff like that. We got our different little cartoon creatures, and like, why bother going into the canceling of that? Like, I don't know. I just think it's sad. I think it's sad how we as a society have just become overly sensitive to certain things, and now it's like we can't enjoy the things that we used to enjoy from the past. And one of these things is, for example, that got canceled for no reason is Aunt Jemima. Like, why why did they do that? Like, that was unnecessary. I grew up going into the fridge and seeing Aunt Jemima right there, and I know that's what I put on my Eggo waffles. You know what I mean? But apparently, people in the world are so sensitive that that doesn't matter to them. Rather than seeing it as a cultural icon, they take offense to it. Rather than seeing the good in things, people see the negative in things. I don't get how it is that you can live your life looking for negativity or looking for the negatives in things. That's that immediately you know that's not positive. You know what I mean? So, like, where are you really going with that? That's not a positive effort. You're looking for negativity. That's not a positive effort. So I don't see or understand why people are consistently looking for what's next to cancel. I mean, if you guys really want to cancel something, do me a favor, cancel COVID. That shit's annoying. Cancel the lockdown. Like, you guys are out here canceling shit. Cancel culture seems to be working. You guys got Pepe Le Pew out of Space Jam. So, cancel COVID. Do it real quick. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think I think cancel culture is kind of taking it too far. It affects our food. It affects our day to day life, and now it's getting not even now. It's getting to the point whereby it affects the music. Like, how are you gonna cancel Eminem for something that he said about Rihanna? Like, stop this. That's not positive. Do you know who Eminem is? Do you not remember all the names that he's dropped in the past? The lawsuits that he's had to deal with? And you guys are gonna go and stop him from being, or make an attempt to stop him from being him? For what reason? Because you're sensitive? How many people are sitting there saying, yo, we want the old Eminem back, we want the old music back? Oh, when he name drops, motherfuckers were happy, and now it's a problem. I don't see that. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? We have to have a nice little happy balance of yin and yang. Because there's so much more happening in the world that we should be concerning ourselves with, rather than stopping certain cartoon characters from ending up in certain movies because you're sensitive, or you don't know how to explain to your kids, or you don't know how to justify certain things within your mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, like Pepe Le Pew didn't raise anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you sat down and Pepe Le Pew was the only character that you focused on or watched all the time. They never gave you that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You watched him for maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Seen whatever antics and stuff like that he got into, and then moved on. Okay, cool. You didn't like the heaviness of the situation. There's no need to cancel Pepe. Dial it down. Dial it back. Give him a girlfriend. You know what I mean? And like, even with that, like now that I think about it, like that goes back into the situation. Pepe Le Pew used to go off and grab up the cat or whoever it was and love them up and so on and so forth. But the thing about it is that when he started looking like a cat and the paint fell on him and stuff like that, and the cat seen him, the cat went and started grabbing him up and loving him up and ooh, share, like doing the same thing that he was doing, and he was all like, oh, no, 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 I'm not with it. So there was the balance to the situation that these guys were showing in the TV shows, but for some reason nowadays we just don't have that same sense. We just like there's something else. Like okay, not something else, but along those lines, like not having sense. We walk around in society wearing all these dark colors, dark clothing and so on is it gets to be very, you know what I'm saying? It gets to be very prominent amongst most people's wardrobe is darker colors. Now, when you're going out, you want to dress nice, vibrant, and you want to be seen. This is the same thing when you're walking on the street. Do you know how many people walk around on the street at night in black jackets, black clothing, and then you have people getting hit by cars and all sorts of stuff because you're not seen. Nobody sees you in your black jacket walking down the road at 12 o'clock at night. You better put something on that's proper. Get some reflectors, get some yellow. We used to have TV shows, commercials that used to come on a regular basis. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. All those little random commercials. Oh, I remember there was the one commercial with the little, I don't know, well, he was a mouse, and the mouse wanted to get the cheese off the mouse trap or whatever the case is, and his sister was just like, you shouldn't touch that, you don't know what it is. These were different commercials that were being played on TV while I was growing up. I used to see on TV growing up, they used to tell you, yo, when you're going out at night, make sure you're wearing proper clothing. These are the things that we're supposed to be focusing on as a society and pushing so that people have proper sense within themselves. But no, we're gonna go around and cancel a cartoon skunk or abuse somebody for being them. You know what I mean? Like I said, yo, cancel COVID. You guys want to cancel something? Cancel COVID. Go ahead. I'm more than happy to see COVID go along. You know what I'm saying? We're about to hit wave 3. Let me not start on that topic. Anyways, that was me for today. Thank you for joining me for this little conversation. I hope you guys, tune in again and make sure to check out the listener support. So down in the comments, click the link and donate so that we can make this shit or this podcast better, so that we can go different places and do different things, especially since we're opening up before we close back down. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in and get back with us.